I am here to bravely look in the camera and raise my hand and say that I am not okay. Hi guys, it's Coily Diaries and I am back with another video. Be sure to subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that I post on this channel. This is another heart-to-heart video, vulnerable, open, emotional, raw video that I'm coming to do out here. And yeah, I just want to talk about how I'm going emotionally, mentally, ever since going through my experience with my pregnancy and also my birth story. So just a quick disclaimer: if you are triggered by mental health, anxiety, and anything around that kind of thing, then maybe skip this video and we can link up in the next one, or you can just see other videos that I've done on this channel. But if you are open to it and you're okay to discuss or listen to this kind of thing, then be sure to stick around, and let's get into it. I am here to bravely look in the camera and raise my hand and say that I am not okay. I'm not okay, and I have had to admit that to myself before I can even come to say it out loud here. It's a difficult thing to admit, I guess, because sometimes as women, as African women, we're a little bit hard on ourselves and we set the bar really high for what we want to achieve in life. And yeah, I think it's time to normalize not being okay mentally or emotionally, because life is a roller coaster, life is hard, and it's okay to not be okay. Pregnancy has changed me. I'll be honest with you, I'm a different person. And in many ways it's for the better, because I'm a mom. That's life-changing. It brings an involuntary smile to my face to just think that a little person is reliant on me, depends on me, needs me. It's my own flesh and blood. I carried him for 9 months. He responds to my voice. It's heartwarming. It's an experience you can't really explain to anyone. You have to live it. However, the process to becoming a mom has been nothing short of traumatic, difficult, whatever word you want to use. Why is my mental health struggling? I've been through a lot. I've gone through a lot. I was saying to my mom the other day, I said to her, it seems as though I've had a worst case scenario for everything. I've had a worst case scenario for pregnancy with a hyperemesis. I've had a worst case scenario for my birth with an emergency C-section. I've had a worst case scenario for post-operation complications, because not only did I get that ileus with my bowel just shutting out on me, but I also got gallstones in the long run. And I don't think we speak enough about these experiences. Don't get me wrong, I understand some pregnancies are really a breeze and there's really nothing to talk about, but I don't believe that I'm the only mom or person that has gone through so much, that's gone through so much in my journey, that there's no women to share. I don't believe that. And maybe that's because there's a bit of a stigma around sharing these things, you know. Like when you first get pregnant, the first thing they'll tell you, don't tell anybody, you know, first trimester, anything could happen. You know, you can't be sharing anything. If it's in Africa, they'll be like, they'll bewitch you and things like that. And you just have this preconceived idea that you can't really share. And unfortunately, first trimester is probably one of the hardest because you're going through it. Symptoms are starting, they're cranking up, you know, the vomiting is there, you know, you're questioning so much. And yeah, when we got pregnant, we're so excited, but nobody actually thinks how life-changing this could actually be. Very quickly, I started to feel a sense of restriction with the hyperemesis, but then as the pregnancy grew bigger, I felt restricted physically. I couldn't walk as much as I wanted to, couldn't physically do things around the house as much as I wanted to. And then I went on leave about a month before my baby was due, and that was the worst. Every single morning I would question what's my purpose. I felt useless. I felt like I was waking up to nothing. I can't go to work. I can't do anything around the house. I can't really cook. I'm in pain. I'm dealing with this vomiting. I felt useless. And I think that inability to do the things I like, I mean, I couldn't do videos, YouTube editing. I couldn't post. I didn't enjoy watching anything. It was really restrictive. And then before you know it, you realize, look, I'm in diaspora. There's good friends and good people around, but nothing beats family. I'm far away from my family, so it's isolating to be in diaspora. All this adds up and it weighs you down. And yeah, it's been a journey for me mentally to accept that I'm struggling to cope, first of all, and then to struggle with accepting that I actually am not my best emotionally and also mentally. This pregnancy has been so consuming, and I'm just so blessed to have had my sister and my mom come over towards the end of the pregnancy and a few months after to look after me. But I'm just thinking of other people that don't have that privilege. You know, when you're out here, you know, in Africa, you know, there's aunties, uncles, cousins, brother, dad, mom, husband, you know, so many people that you can bounce off things. They can help you look after baby, and it actually lightens the load. But when you're out here, it's a bit heavy. And I'm just here to say I'm getting better. I'm surrounded by family, good support. I'm slowly starting to do the things that I love, which is a good sign. And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm not okay. I'm definitely better. And unfortunately, I felt like I lost my identity, but it's coming back. It's coming back. So if you're someone out there that is struggling, and it doesn't have to be around pregnancy per se, it could be anything in life, finances, it could be uni, your education, your finances, your relationship, your marriage, your spiritual life, anything, business, COVID, career, racism, whatever the case, hang on. I think seeking help should be normalized. It should be normalized to not only talk about mental health, but also seek help. And we shouldn't have this whole stigma for people that, you know, come out here and say they're not okay and they actually seek that help. Because I mean, worst case scenario doesn't look very good. What I'm doing right now to better myself, well, I'm enjoying time with my little one. A newborn is all consuming. He keeps me up most nights, every night. I've got my mom. I mean, the stories are endless with mom up here. Maybe I'll do some videos with mom. Let me know if you guys are interested. I've got my husband here, I've got friends that check on me constantly. You know, I'm starting to film videos again. You know, I'm starting to fix things around the house, decluttering here and there. And those are the things that, they don't define me, but they're a huge part of my life. And because they're coming back into my life, I am definitely in a better place. I'm happier, I'm more positive and looking forward to the future a lot more than I was previously. So if you're out there, hang in there. If you're going through a rough patch, it does get better, and I'm a believer in God, and God never gives us something that is too heavy for us to handle. I read a quote as well last week that sort of said, a lot of times when a baby is born, we celebrate the birth of the baby and everyone's excited. I mean, people are asking me, how's baby? What is it doing? Hey, you know, all that exciting stuff, but nobody is actually thinking, how's mom? And the quote kind of said something to the effect of, when a baby is born, it's important to remember that a mother is also born, and it's important to celebrate that and to look after and look out for moms that are new, especially first-time moms. I'm not saying this, you know, is only for a first-time mom. It could happen with anybody, whether you're first mom, second, or whatever. But yeah, seek help if you need it. Talk to somebody if you need it. See your doctor. I'm all for it. I'm not at a stage where I feel like I need to see someone or speak to my GP about it. I mean, I talk to them in every consult because they ask and they do those assessments for postpartum depression and things like that. However, I'm not diagnosed, but I know that my mental state has decreased and my emotional well-being has also suffered, and I'm on the mend, which, praise be to God. All right, that's all I wanted to share in this video, to just encourage everybody. Let's normalize mental health, guys. There's no stigma about it. All of us are human and are prone to, you know, feeling down when you're faced with a challenge or something that seems heavy for you at the time. And we need to encourage each other. Once again, I'm grateful for you. Grateful for you guys, your messages, your calls, your comments. It kept me going. Some of them I wasn't able to respond to, but I definitely read and was encouraged, and it just took me that next step further to recovery. So thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you found value in this video. Be sure to subscribe, click on the notification bell below so you don't miss out on any videos. Until next time, bye.